Welcome back, everybody, and today we're going to go over why I moved in this game and just going to different settlements and just going to be moving to probably 3 locations very shortly. I'm just kind of waiting for the merges to be finished and to kind of see what to do after that and make a better judgment. But overall, I do think these 3 locations are going to be key into farming, so I'll just go over this kind of shortly. But I found that I moved to Morningdale already. I just know that this place is really good just for overall farming, because like this place is very abundant for trophies and just fibers and silk and orcal. Well, not really orcal, but like other minerals as well and resources. So it's really abundant if you guys want to make some money really quickly. And yeah, so basically what I usually like to do is that I like to go to any points of interest and just go farm those areas, because there's like I forget what it was, like it's like a ancient chest or something like that in all of these locations, most of the locations, and they're really good for basically getting trophies. So yeah, they're really good for getting trophies, and the more you loot them, the more chance you have a chance of getting those trophies, right? But mind you, you have to put on your luck gear. So like I'll show you guys now like what my luck gear is. 2.7, like it's pretty much at the max. And I also put those the highest tier gems on for luck, you know, and I have luck on there, luck, and my bags are also luck. So if you guys are normally I would put the weapon luck as well, but yeah, I should actually have a separate weapon for luck for these as well. So I do have the musket, which is luck, that I use, and then I also use the spear as well, so because that has luck. So people complain, oh, I'm not getting any trophies. Well, do you have full luck sets? You know, like those really do matter into making that. And people will always skip this and always skip these because they're the most expensive. Like you spend easily 5 to 10k on these bags. You know, currently that's how much they are each on my server, 5 to 10k just for the tier 5s, right? So tier 4s not so much. I actually should just get rid of this, but I haven't found any good bags on the trading post that are decent. Ideally, I like to get something with skinning and then mining, which means that this should be lumber, right? So because I always gather all those big resources all the time, so but I haven't found that yet, so I'm just kind of just waiting. It's better not to for me to craft it, because it's just chance, right? So I rather have somebody else spend their money than I just go buy it off of them, right? So yeah, it will cost too much for me just to try to get that chance of getting those the perfect perks, like, you know. So yeah, like example, this is like technically the perfect perk for your bags, but like just the luck is a little bit too low now, so I have to go change that, right? But luck gear really does make a difference. You have to get luck pearls too, you know. You guys can't just be cheap and like, oh no, I don't want that. These actually should change. I need to put some luck pearls on these if I can, but these were socketed, so I can't change those. But yeah, these would be socketed as well. And then I would be putting on my luck weapons as well. So everything luck, and it's the highest luck that you could probably get. You know, 2.8 is the highest, obviously. But yeah, all that stuff really does help out. Factions also do help out as well. So like say, oops, if I can find it, luck bonus, right? Plus 50, right? So that helps, you know. And then also if you turn on PvP, that also helps as well, you know, when you guys are going through that. So that is basically how I farm in this area. And then I went and gathered. So basically go to these points of interest. So how I got the trophy yesterday was went here, and then went up here, mined all the stuff. I'm mining stuff, by the way, when I'm doing this. Gathered the chest, went in here, mined stuff, was mining, went here, did a little bit of mining there, and then I went here, and that's when I got the trophy, right? So took less than an hour for me to find that. And basically sometimes you just have to go around and just farm for an hour and also gather mats at the same time, so that way you're not just wasting time just pure luck on trophies. So that way like you actually make some gold, right? So like right here I think there's ironwood, and there's also wire fiber here. So and then there's star metal all along here as well, you know. And there's orcal here, star metal here, also platinum here. So I also mine that and also loot all the chests in there. So mind you, like I'm like doing those steps in order to improve my chances of getting those trophies. Even if you're not getting trophies, you're still getting a ton of resources very easily. Like currently on my server, werewood sells for a lot, and so does orcal. For some weird reason, orcal is selling for like 60 cents a piece. So guess what? You can make a lot of money just by selling the resources. But that's currently on my server. And also what I like is that when I go south, I want to go here and farm some thick hide. If I wanted to, I could always do that. Before, I only had these 3 locations. Guess what? I can't really farm too much thick hide because it's all in these locations, right? So there's a lot of raw, but there's no thick hide, right? So these locations are really good for thick hide, and yeah, very good. So I love this spot. That's definitely my new home. The next place I would like to switch is to Ebon Scale. I'll be kind of short with this one. There's a lot of Orcal, there's a lot of farming methods. The reason really why I like this place is that there's a bazillion schematics and recipes here. So whenever you farm the water shrines or like any points of interest, you have a really high chance of getting a lot of resources and schematics. Any of these are really good. The ones I would say no to is this one. You don't want to go there. I haven't found anything really good in these 2 areas, but there's a lot of chests though, so maybe I'm just a little bit unlucky. I didn't find anything there. Found some really good items there. I didn't find anything good there, so yeah, there's about like 2 or 3 places that I don't want to farm, but overall the area is really abundant in resources, rare minerals, and just schematics and recipes. Very, very good and abundant. And yeah, I'll show you guys quickly just what I mean by like getting abundant resources and stuff like that. So with the recipes, I got all of these recipes are pretty much found. I found in that area. So yeah, all these recipes are pretty much found, you know. So yeah, really good spot. There's those recipes. There's some other recipes that I found as well, you know. So it's a really good abundant area, and found a lot of these there too. Majority, like a lot of these were found there. So overall, really good spots to go farm and to get schematics and recipes. So yeah, so good spot. Definitely recommend it because yeah, really, really good spot. And then also Rick Waters, the last one. This one I have to experiment a little bit more, but there's abundance of resources. Like there's a lot of platinum, Orcal, not abundant of Orcal, but there's quite a few Orcal. There's a lot of wire fiber. There's a lot of 60 zones, so you can upgrade your gear scores pretty quickly. There's elite chest runs as well, so that's really, really nice. There's a lot of wire fibers and I mean rarewood and ironwood, and tons of wire fibers here. Tons of fibers, just normal fibers right here, and just overall like some good areas to be farming and to get some good loot. So those are the 3 areas I'm going to be moving to most likely, because when I look back, there was nothing that I really liked here. The only reason why I like these areas because of the tier 5s, right? Everyone's here and they're leveling up their professions and stuff like that. So what's going to end up happening in late game? People are going to move to these 3 locations, and that's basically going to be the meta for sure. It's just going to take a little bit of time for people to move to these locations and to start farming and whatnot. So we'll have to see if there's going to be a trend in that. But ideally, the people who are going to make the most amount of money are going to the high level end game areas, and they're going to make the biggest amount of gold. So yeah, that's currently my kind of what I think right now. And yeah, it will definitely start happening very shortly, especially the town buffs. If you can activate town buffs, boom, those areas are automatically the top tier. So town buffs are really the key of making those the highest level areas to be farming. Because say if you get a town buff and you get 20% quantity, I'll just show you guys very quickly that you could just buy that if you want to. Ideally, it'd be nice for a governor to do that. But if you literally get a town buff, you'll get so much better stuff. So we'll just go over here and show you guys what I mean. So town buff is this. So 20% quantity, 20% quantity, 20% quantity. So literally what you do is that you put that buff on. Right now we have harvesting, so I want to find any wire fiber or any fibers in general because they will give you a lot more, 20% more. If I go here and I got the mining and there's a lot of Orcal here, guess what? Higher chance of getting void ores, Tolvium, Cinnabar, you know, if you're farming this area. So that's why it's going to be the meta. People don't realize it yet, and which is kind of normal. But yeah, that's basically what I would be doing for sure. Because 20% quantity, you're going to get a lot more resources. You're going to get a lot more gold. But yeah, that's pretty much it in this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to hit the notification bar, subscribe button, and also check the links below. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care.